Okay, here we go. Hello, how are we doing today? What's today? Wednesday? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I didn't intend for that to go together, but the sentiment stands. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Got something a little different in store for today. We're going to go ahead and go through those two post-MSQ dungeons in Final Fantasy. And we will be getting back to The Witcher 2 tomorrow, I guess. I imagined 2 dungeons can't take more than a day. In fact, we'll probably find something else to do on here for the rest of the day afterwards. Or hop back into The Witcher 2. I guess it just depends what we have to do. I have plenty to do on here. I just haven't been doing it really. I'm going where the day takes me. But I am very excited about that. I've been changing my apartment up a little bit on here. I guess I can switch screens and show you it's not done. But it is a little different. But not much. But some. There it is. Like I said, there's not too much different. I got some of the newer some of the newer housing items that have been released recently. I'm excited for more to be added, but I got this little hanging light thing. I think it's nice. What else did I get? I got this from the Heaven's Turn event, actually. I got 2 of them. And I got this fountain, which is quite nice. I enjoy it. I had to move some things around. And, these 2... Well, I think they released 2 new ones of these. Made me want to bring this one back out of storage. I'm kind of trying to create, like, a separate wall here. Where it just looks like that is a wall or, like, a window or something. I don't know. But anyway, that was the plan there. I don't think I did much else. I just had to move some of my, like, main fireplace things up here. Oh, and I bought the new pole, and I put it in, like, the middle. Like, it looks like it's actually coming out of my light fixture, which is cool. It was, like, straight down the middle. Which is cool. Yeah, we already have those quests picked up. And sadly, we're gonna kind of have to waste the XP on them. Because they don't have anything else leveled up, obviously, right now. I can do those 90 dungeons, so we're gonna have to do them on Dancer and just kind of waste the XP, but that's fine. Hello, SJTV, welcome in. How's your day going? I hope it's going well. Today is Wednesday, I think. Happy Wednesday. It's wonderful. We already have these quests picked up, so... Which ones were they? This one and cutting the cheese, I think. Please drop the— oh, sure, yeah. Just SJ then? Is that a cool pronunciation or anything? Just let me know. I don't want to say anything wrong. But it's beer o'clock, no longer in quarantine. Yay! Wonderful. I hope you're feeling better. Also, welcome in, Dodito. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We're doing the dungeons that I haven't unlocked yet today, so... You're heading to the first one now. You'll easily get short of breath and the whole easily tired thing, but otherwise back to normal. Great! I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully everything is totally back to normal and you just feel 100% soon enough. You know, I said we pay attention to the story in these, so I guess we'll read through this little bit of dialogue here. Greetings, Mechanics, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I'm sure Nimjiji has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I've been nervous about this meeting ever since Nimjiji set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater honor than to meet the first woman in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. Is this the right quest? I think so. Professor speaks often and at length of your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single woman, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from her, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. Okay, let's hear it. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the antitower in the Dravanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Heidelin and learned of the fate that would befall this star, the final days. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the ideoscope, I forgot how to say that, sorry, did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Fortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean, for we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself. Hey. It was very small. Here's the crystal in question. Oh wait, is this the quest to... I know I picked up a few unlock quests. I thought I was supposed to be talking to one of the Loporits, so this might be the one to like unlock the raids or something. It's fine, we're gonna do them all eventually. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. If it is the wrong one, then we'll probably leave off after this part and do it when we're actually going to. Yeah. That's my bad. That's okay. Like I said, we were going to do this eventually, so. Just not quite ready for the normal ones yet. Haven't gotten any gear or anything really since we stopped the story. I know of someone who bears a similar crystal. I don't want to close out of the cutscene now because then we could lose it unless we have to drop the quest and it'd be a whole big thing. As I thought, you do know what it is. Please tell me everything. That's going to take a minute of explanation, I'm sure. I see. The Essenes use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. A couple hours of explaining. Yeah, exactly. It would take a minute. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storied stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Thinking something. Ascian memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Eee! Unlike the crystal in Mekonix's story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who then could these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea? I love how this is just not what we're supposed to be reading right now. It's okay. Professor Claudian. Very deep in thought. Yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? But, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Alright, that's fine. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. This is really nice for It sounds like I'm saying something bad about raid storylines, but it's really nice so far. We're not trying to do this right now, we're doing this soon, but not at this moment. If anyone message Indemonium, please. Faces, brave threat, star, in danger. Very ominous. That expression does not bode well. What did you see? I saw a yes. What did you see? Pandemonium is not a word I've heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. mean, I can't believe we're out of story quests right now. Reading this just makes me sad. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Nimjiji Rusinal, I entrust their procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. Yay! We'll find them later. As for you, Muconix, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the sundering. Oh my goodness, I could hardly imagine. That would be so crazy. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. Oh, so like everybody knows about that? Okay. I figured a lot of people wouldn't believe something to do with time like that, but that's okay. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. Well, there you go. I guess that's what I was talking about. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. Is fact. So I ask of you now, return to the past. Find out what and where Pandemonium is, and if we need be concerned by this message. Now I really want to do these. Oh, we're supposed to wait. We're not doing these yet. Thank you for your time being. You should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you've seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. Facts. Facts indeed. Yes. Man, I'm really excited for this now. Alright, well, we're going to be doing those soon. I haven't picked out a day for that yet, but I need to sort out my gear a little bit. I still have the regular version of the job set I got towards the end of the story. Ah, come on. Oh, I see what happened. That quest was in here. I was doing the right thing. That quest was in here, but when I saw that quest marker, I didn't go here like I was supposed to. At least I know I was mostly not doing anything wrong then. I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed by now, right now, by all of the games that I could be streaming and want to stream. And the fact that I have to like stop playing one to play another. I don't know, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I want to play everything all at once. And everything is like 30 different games. Okay, here's where we're supposed to be right now. Eugonix, I knew you'd come. Clearly we have inquiring minds and a crushing need we have used in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that, fortunately, will not require the massive quantities of aether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Else if I know, whether it is a parting gift from the mother, or perhaps the manifestation of Medion's true desire. This vessel is strongly connected to Ultima Thule. Sorry, I didn't think this was going to make me think about the story so much. Oh, don't worry, no game runs away, you know. That's true. I just want to play them all at the same time. I do have a lot of plans, though. I just have to, you know, finish games in order to get to the next one. For the most part. Welcome in, New Blacks. How's it going? Hope your day's going well. Happy Wednesday. We're about halfway through the week now, I guess. So strongly, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations. Here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. As things do, you know? Is this making more sense to you now? No? Well, it matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let us be off. Doing okay, just relaxing after work? That's good. Just hanging out, relaxing. Sounds like a good time. Mayhap I might need to turn down the music here. We'll see what happens. This isn't a story stream. We can't cry today. It'd be unnecessary. Doing the endgame dungeons? Yes, I am. I know we were going to get to them the day that I had to go through the last bit of cutscenes for the story. But I was too tired then, so we're getting around to them now. This BGM, I know. I might have to turn it down. We'll see. I am kind of among the opinion that it'd be cool if we had the option to change it back to what it sounded like before. Because I don't want to... A lot of people were talking about like gathering here and stuff. Doing fates. And not wanting to get like tired of the song. Just having it sound like, you know, just background noise. Not wanting it to keep its like emotional intensity, you know? You hear it too many times, it might lose some of that. It hasn't so far for me. And I listen to it every time I see it on YouTube. And I have just came out here just to think a little bit. Love it when I went back to get flying there last night with the music cranked up. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'll have to save it for a night when I already just need to feel some emotions, you know? Oh, it grows on you like every time you hear it. See? The Ragnarok exists here, as surely as it did. And does, back in Labyrinthos. Well, that's just interesting. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also be easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, wouldn't you say? Fine. Watched all possible videos on my boy Brochiffon a couple days ago. Never truly get over that. Yeah. I don't really have any... Yeah. This game really gives a lot of its players a lot of just gut-wrenching emotions to bond over, certainly. Only increasing as things go on. I'm very excited to hear about little updates here and there regarding the game going back on sale, which I know is exciting for people that have been waiting. Lots of exciting stuff. Precisely, because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other. However, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well. And so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from the base Omicron, not far from here. Let us hope my automaton friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. I feel like it's too soon to be reliving these areas for me. Oh yeah, can't fly. How am I doing on that? Not great. I'm not doing great. I wonder which dungeon The one from the cutting the cheese quest or this one? I'm feeling like this one is going to hold the most emotional weight. I feel like maybe we should do them in... I don't know. Maybe if we do them in this order, we'll leave off on the more lighthearted of the two. That could be better. Please, oh no. See, I have this, I've noticed now, because I came back here, actually, I think the night I finished the story, to do some, like, treasure maps, and first off, I could not listen to the music that soon. I had to turn it just straight down. And I realized that I was so invested in the story. Normally, I tune to places, like, as soon as I get there. I missed at least, like, 2 different places here to attune. I'm not attuned over there. I'm attuned to 1 of 3, I think. Too busy crying to get flying. Yeah, too busy crying to get flying. And apparently too busy crying to attune, which is normally, like, always the first thing I do, which kind of sucks, honestly. I'm not sure how we're gonna get there. But just like everything we did here, we will, we'll figure it out. I really don't want to cry thinking about it. I like couldn't accept the teleport somewhere that night, and I was like, why can't I go there? I've been everywhere here, I think. I've done the whole story. And I just wasn't even attuned. I guess actually if I think about it, we went... Oh man. Trying to recall anything when I was just like bobbing through the whole thing. How did we get there? I feel like I've made things really difficult for myself. Minimap at the center. Oh, it's probably zoomed out. Or zoomed in. Hides a lot of the main view. Is that the game's default? It might be like a hair smaller. Let me check. I think these areas are just really far apart though. Yeah, it's at 90%, so it's not much smaller. I think it's just a really open zone. I've been watching a good bit of Final Fantasy content recently too. I'm glad that I can now. Nice not being worried about something being spoiled. They're fairly larger streamers. One just got into Shadowbringers, and the other one is at the very end of base MSQ of Shadowbringers. I've watched so many people's like reactions to like Endwalker now, just reliving all of it. I still get like the same emotions every time. Usually the on games the minimap is at the corner and around the character's area there's almost no interference elements, or they're tucked at the bottom as much as possible. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly normal. It's a little bit... Normally it looks like... I have mine moved down because it's just easier to my line of sight. Normally it's... Oops, changed a hotbar. Look at that. Yeah, normally it's not much different. It's just what the... This area is really spread apart, if that makes sense. These are like really far away places. Yeah, I did move it there. Normally it is, normally these are under the map, I think, and it's like about here. I just don't like it up there. It's too far. Picked up a few things since beating it that I didn't realize at the time. Yeah, me too. Oh, I watched all of Zeppelin's reactions. Yeah, he was probably the first Final Fantasy creator that I watched, like years ago when I started. It is just like a bond of experiencing the same thing. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Once you get through the last half of Endwalker 2, that's right, yeah. And I only played the last half on here. I'm so glad I decided to do that. I guess we'll just chat while I try and figure out how I'm going to... Oh, it looks like over here, maybe. I don't know how we're gonna get... Oh, there's a gate. Okay. It's gonna take a minute, but once we attune, we won't have to worry about that again. How did you manage to kill Letho? I actually kept attempting for a while, and then I backtracked. It turned out I didn't have to backtrack too far. It was right before that fight with like that little bug type thing that I had to fight right before that cutscene started, where I talked to Herewith and everything. And I went back to town and I gathered up a little bit of money. I crafted armor, which is really hard to figure out how to do, because the game didn't explain any of that to me. I didn't even know there was crafting, really. Anyway, I crafted some different armor, and I bought a different steel sword. I didn't have enough for a silver one, but I bought that. Goodness. And then I got back there, and as soon as I had the different sword and armor, I got it first try. So, it was definitely a gear issue. I mean, of course, having those couple mini attempts did help me learn the fight a little bit, which helped, I'm sure, but yeah, after that it was very easy. First try, yeah. I'm gonna count that as a first try. But yeah, it definitely taught me my lesson. I am not going to be undergeared in this game. I will be periodically keeping up with things. Let me get back to that tomorrow, I think. You don't try beating it with the starting weapon. People have done it, I think, but it must take forever. Yeah, honestly, when I got to use potions then too. But my health was still taking some, I don't know, decent hits. But it was doable. Yeah, definitely first try. Sorry, I don't remember how anything connected here because I was just experiencing so many sad emotions. Okay, I am attuned. Oh, I guess we could have just teleported this far. But once we get there, I think we can go there, tune there, and then gatekeeper there. So it'll take just a second. I think it's the first time that I found myself not attuned to somewhere that I visited in the story. Experiencing so many tears, you mean? Yes, that is exactly what I mean. But yeah, I thought that The Witcher 1 was difficult with what I was going into it with, but it clearly did not make as much of a difference there. I've learned, and now we shouldn't have that issue again, hopefully. I really wish I had just not been stubborn and stopped the fight after a few tries and just went and got better gear. But I honestly just thought I was either doing something wrong or just really shitty. But at least it doesn't seem to be the case. Even after tuning to all of this, I'll try and get on here like this weekend and get flying everywhere else. Ooh. Yeah, if we stay here too long, I might start crying again. We never know. Yeah, I'm going to go just a little bit up here so that we can attune. Like I said, just kind of avoid having to do this again. And hopefully getting flying soon. Drunk so we can cry together. Wonderful. I love this song, but it also makes something inside me kind of upset. Yeah, I think the version that started out when we first got here felt so much emptier. And now I kind of get what, I know when the expansion came out, I know, I think it was on Twitter maybe, Soken was talking a bit about how this was the most they had done for music in any expansion so far. And I thought, okay, there's a lot of music and it's really good. I didn't think about the fact that I didn't think they'd go so far as to be like changing the music in his own as the story progresses. To just like reflect. We'll turn it down a good deal. Give everyone's emotions. Yeah, I know he had said that, but I never thought that it would mean so much went into the music for this one. Logan is a mastermind. I can't even like comprehend it. Like, I'm so glad that not even just everything about this game in general that I'm alive to experience at this time, but along with everything just to do with this game. I'm very glad that I'm alive at the time where I get to experience all of the music he's created so far and all of the music that he will continue to create for a long time. Alright, we can tune again once we get up here. Won't have to do this again. The area especially was quite small, so I don't think it was a matter of me missing anything. It also just felt so different from any zone we'd really seen before, I guess. It just didn't even feel like somewhere where I had normal things to do. But mostly just because I was crying, yeah. Very different, very fractured, which I guess was intended, yeah. If it was, it definitely goes through. Also just in the fact that the music sounded so empty when we first got here. I was just so overwhelmed by whatever I was about to feel. And for good reason, it turned out. Oh my gosh, those are the striking dummies here. I love that. Jamming way! You think he's jamming to the music? Ah, Muconix, this is my precious reconnaissance automaton. And yet, it would appear this good-for-nothing bucket of bolts has gotten his oily paws all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, he's angry. You miserable sack of sockets. What in heaven's name do you think you're doing with my oh-so-valuable automaton? Completing logic circuits, and 7,000 categorically denies the accusations of this hirsute organism. An advanced life form such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it, and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you... Wait, what is this warning you speak of? Initiating simplification. To explain in imprecise terms such your crude mind might comprehend, sometime after the organic life form known as Muconix here came into contact with M017, the Omicrons noticed an irregularity. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Specifically, a powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. No doubt, a reaction to Muconix and her companions defeating the Endsinger. We did do that. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command. Live. I don't want to cry. That seems innocent enough. Whatever's the problem. This message reached the sensors of Stigma 4, logistics matrix that has long lain dormant. Knocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Perfect. Wonderful. Furthermore, there's a statistical probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault on your imminently detectable home planet as soon as its production is complete. Great. Can't produce weapons if you're exploded. That's true. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Sigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way we might simply change its mind? If Stigma 4 is convinced that war is essential to its survival, could we not persuade it that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life form's proposition has merit. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to rewrite memory banks of other artificial intelligences. That's nice. Comforting to know something like that exists. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neural core and implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this unit will access Stigma 4's and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memories of war. It must traverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us killed. What do you say, Muconix? Can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Right. Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Every time I pull up this song, like when I'm like not in game, like, oh, okay, not that sad, and every time the words start, I just like start crying. I'm definitely always going to have a lot of memories attached to music in this expansion in particular. I can't say I completely understand what's going on here, but at least it's progress, yes? From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish communications interface with Stigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Are you saying that you've never actually done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe has work experience. The flea-ridden lifeforms evaluation isn't accurate. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Stigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. Nice. I bring up the one brings the shadow, one brings the light song all the time from Shadowbringer. Man. Once they put the Shadowbringers soundtrack on like streaming services, it just shot up, and I like recently listened to music all the time. That's such a good one. I saw the release date for the Endwalker soundtrack, like the physical one, of course. I'm sure, considering Shadowbringers wasn't streaming until around 2 years after it came out. That'll take a while. I really want to get it. It looks so nice. Like 62 songs on it, I think. Wild. Work experience with probes. What's this bunny been doing? This unit will... Oh, there's an ether current over there. Nice. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. Stigma Dreamscape. Ah. Let's get this first. These guys want to fight, we'll fight them. We'll take them all out with a dance. Wow. I forget there's more to do there now. Yahoo! Oh yay, then there's gonna be expert roulette again. Yay, yay. Alright. Queuing up for the Stigma Dreamscape then. Guess it's dungeon time. Anyone is, as always, welcome to join. I know we have like a lot of different data centers going on here, so it's fine if I imagine queue time will be fine either way. I think it'll be okay. I'll have to remember to turn up the music before we get into the dungeon so we can get some cool new dungeon music. I was going to like eat some food first, but I forgot we're at max level already, so there is no need, really. least not for the most part. Okay, I guess we'll queue up for that, and then... First I thought you meant eye roll. Yeah, I feel like it always sounds like that when I talk about eating food in the game. I'm like, oh, I forgot to eat food before that. Like, I'm just gonna, like, leave really quick and just be like, okay, I have to go make some dinner really quickly. Be back in, like, 15 minutes. And be like, well, why did you eat before stream? I never remember to. I'm always so hungry when my streams are done. Sometimes I'm like, well, I want to continue this, but I haven't eaten in a long time, so I have to go eat dinner. That often happens. I just don't plan things very well. If you're up late, it's not a big deal. Yeah, sometimes I'm only up late because I need to actually make something for dinner. Makes for some quick dinners sometimes, but that's fine. I guess we will queue up and then just run around looking for some aether currents. We have a minute. I'm sure we will. 27 to the west. Of course, it's hard to know if they're actually on the platform we're on, but we'll see. $197, I guess. Would that be somewhere over here? Hidden on the edge, maybe? Maybe. No, 6 to north. Oh, I see it. How did we go so far away? Never played right, yeah. Oh no. I think we need that many things. I just want the aether current. Leave me alone. Really up past midnight? Yeah. I'm trying to actually be like that now. I've been trying to go to bed around midnight-ish. I was a bit later. I used to stay up unreasonably late. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to... get this aether current. They're totally not like beauty streams start at 1 AM here. That's a little late. That is a little late, yeah. Get out of here. What AM? How do you function? I don't. Work at 6 AM, so no way could ever stay up past 1 AM. Oh yeah, that's fair. Alright. Oh, hang on. Oh, I forgot. Forgot we were queued for something. I will handle that. I think I just got the little chocobo outfit, because Srikara's just attained rank 10. I think that's Bosom Buddies 3, right? Little chocobo suit. Very fun. I've been waiting for that one. Very fun. I've been waiting for that little chocobo achievement. Oh, I did forget to turn the music up. Let me do that really quick. This is why we was calling jamming way, I guess so. Push it down somehow? That was sound effects. No. We've got a sage in here. That's fun. I very much approve this dungeon too. Very, very nice. Oops, I forgot that's on me. My bad. I was really happy when I got that boss fight done on Witcher 2, the litho one, but I was almost more annoyed than anything that after getting that different gear, it went by so quick. Because I could have saved so much time. But at least I know now. Like I always say, relating to a lot of different things, if I had just been able to like skate past it and just like barely survive, I might not have considered, you know, my gear or anything. So it's good that that happened that way, I guess. Oh, Proto Omega. Very cool. I didn't even get time to do my whole thing. I am glad that I went through. I'd already gotten like all of the raids done, I guess, but I am glad that I paid attention to what was recommended to get done, I guess. I was already going to do them all, but I'm glad I didn't miss out on little things here and there. I like this one so far. I have to see the involved glamour to see how much I'm going to want to run them all, of course. Oops. I had to do shield instead. That's fine. At least now I know this is ready. Whee! Yay! really how it feels. I've been having a lot of fun with Dancer, but I do want to find some other jobs that I feel just as comfortable with. I was getting decently comfortable, at least on pretty like normal stuff with astrology, but I think I still only got that to like what, 70, I think. Do some more work on that at some point. Oh, we're still going. Like sprint to keep up. I should have expected some kind of callback to such a popular song. Such a good time. Alright. Let's do this thing. A spooky little boss. That went a lot of places, hopefully not in front of me. Close. Oh, actually I was in a very lucky spot there. I'm just gonna pretend I knew what I was doing. I already told them this was my first time here. Oh no! Somebody's dead. I'll use that luck going forward and turn it into knowledge. One. What do I do there? Oh no, that's not what I was supposed to do. That's fine. That was definitely not it. Whatever the answer was. Didn't make sense of all of those little numbers in time. I don't think I got it from watching it either, so I'll just look that up later. No, for next time. Nice. I got my cast bar back where it's supposed to be now. I know I moved it a bit during that dungeon where I had to try one of those bosses quite a few times, but I got it back where it's supposed to be now. I referred to like an old video so that I could tell 2. Do I line up with my number? No, I can't do it. I'm not doing math here. Was the one with math? No, that wasn't in the Omega Raids, was it? In the Alliance Raids, wasn't it? Hee. I don't know how I got lucky 3 times, but I'm not gonna complain. I don't want bracelets. I already picked up Sage, and I haven't really done much with it yet, but it looks really cool. I'd like to invest some time into figuring it out. I've got so many other jobs to catch up on, though. And I talked about how I used to be very nervous doing, like, even just, like, dungeon content, like, within the story. I was very much someone who stuck to a comfort job and was too afraid to branch out, I guess. And Dancer wasn't too different for the most part in terms of my function in the group from Bard, and that was my first job, so. I'd say I need to at least not abandon Astrologian so that I don't build up that fear of healing again. Level it up past 70, where it's at right now. My first healing job, I guess. I used to be a raider, and wow, I still get nervous. Yeah, it's not quite as bad as I used to be. But yeah, I definitely feel it. Still get quite nervous. I was always playing DPS though, and I was still like pulling up. Oh no, we didn't need to do that. I was always pulling up a guide and watching it like 3 times because I was like, man, if I mess up any mechanic, they're just going to take me out of the group, tell everybody in the world how awful I am, and no one is ever going to want to run a dungeon with me. I only actually got over that when I started streaming this game, which was not that long ago. I was like, oh no, how am I supposed to watch a guide for this dungeon while I'm streaming? Like, how am I supposed to do that? I kind of got encouraged by people in the chat at the time to just go in there and just not watch a guide, see what happens, be actually surprised by bosses and things, and it was much more fun. So I've been doing that ever since. Hello Mew, how are you? Hello Vamps, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Got some more Witcher 2 coming tomorrow, I guess? Yeah, I hope your day's going well. Nervous is good means you're paying attention. I mean, yeah, there were some perks to it. I still try to learn things more so just from running things repeatedly now, but I definitely learned. I learned a lot from watching those dungeons. I, for the most part, knew all the mechanics by the time I got in there, so it wasn't a bad thing for the most part, but it mostly being like a fear-driven thing, not a knowledge thing, wasn't. Oh wow, right off the bat, huh? I mean, look, I used my devilment just a few minutes ago. Ah! What is that? Oh my goodness. Ah. New adventure? Yes. We're doing the 2 dungeons that you unlock after. Ah! No! After the main story. I have not done them yet, so very fun. Can't tell how important these lines are, but you bet I'm staying between them. I don't know what I meant to do, but I'm glad it's not everyone's first time here. Need to be in here, it would seem. Yeah, looked like it was a good idea to do so. Yeah, I actually used to be so nervous that like getting to a point when in the story when I had like a trial or a dungeon to do was like a negative to me. But now of course I think they're all really fun and I'm done. Oh no! All of the normal raids and stuff, and I'd like to go farther than that. I'd actually like to try out at least dip my toes into like some slightly older extremes, not like insane to old mountain farms or anything, but I've already done some of those. Just trying out some more difficult things. Just a matter of you know, having somewhere to learn them. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, I see. Ah! It is my bad, sorry. Oh, I see them, and I'm actually lining myself up now. I was just following people the first 2 times it happened, but now I saw them pop up, so I didn't have to do that. Wah! I wasn't in that, but I did walk into it. Which is unfortunate, I've got to say. Oh, I'm sorry that I got dead. That was very much my fault. It wasn't the whole thing, was it? Oh, it was. It was the last boss. I thought we did at the last second. Okay, we got that one done. Very fun. Yay! Nice, easy indeed. Little death there at the end, but that never hurts anyone. I wasn't lined up to hit that fire breath until I was. Showed up and I was like, oh, let me get in front of this enemy and attack him, and then I ran into. Operation status, success. Stigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. And 7,000 submits new orders to Stigma 4. Stigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units and initiate production of diplomatic hologram units. Analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of planned invasion is calculated to have a 99.999992464% probability of resulting in utter annihilation. And 7,000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound. Reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that, glowing eyeball. Oh, my dearest N7000, I apologize for all those times I called you a sack of bolts. Why, you're the most impressive military information and operations unit I've ever met. Probably the only one. This unit expresses its gratitude to the hero Muconyx and a soft-looking organic life form. This unit could not have succeeded without your help. Doesn't consider me an organic life form? This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasion halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions. Preparing to shut down and enter permanent energy-saving hibernation. Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not just receive an order to live a short time ago? Eternal sleep doesn't sound like living to me. Come on, Mechanics. Say something and set this bolt head straight, won't you? Why not put your abilities to work for peace? To shut down would be inconsistent with the order Sir gave you. Why not put your abilities to work for peace? He's right. You were told to live, and live is what you'll do. If you don't have a war to wage anymore, you can use your talents to bring in a new future of peace and hope. But what are the appropriate protocols? This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Stigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with its memory banks, might you not be able to, say, find knowledge of lost civilizations? Or look all around you? Civilizations that you might emulate for the edification of those who live now. Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities. But what about when that task is complete? Without an ongoing mission, sooner or later this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? That's honestly how I felt streaming this game. When I ran out of a lot of things to unlock. I would just get on here and be like, you guys want to do like a roulette or something? I just felt super lost. We've got more things to do now. Well, let's see now. I suppose you could always open a cafe. Back in Old Charlie, there's a fine establishment called The Last Stand. People gather there to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Mechanics delivered her world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. What if we could do the same for the other civilizations Medion found? Open cafes? This unit finds the furry lifeform's suggestion difficult to process. Roulette Pog, would that be fun? We could always do those. I do have a lot of jobs to level. We could incorporate that in once we've ran out of other things to unlock like this and the raids, I guess. Those might come a later week, maybe. Janeway knows what's good. Yeah, we just need cafes with little bakeries and things. And yet, realizing accurate simulations of myriad civilizations, including those the Omnicrons have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest. It is a reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. Precisely. See? I knew I was onto something here. Speaking of here, Mechanics, you know anywhere nearby that could use a good cafe? Oh goodness. I don't know. There's an empty structure that might be suited for it in the necropolis? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Because you just had the idea, Jamming Way. Damn. You just said that like 2 seconds ago. Oh, we're back here, aren't we? Oh. Okay, we're going... Oh goodness, how did I get there? How do I get there? Follow the crystal. Oh no, I can't do that again. You know what, we'll live it. We'll turn the music back up. Oh man. I'm trying to remember where it starts. Is it over here? Another ether current. Ugh. I need to get flying here so quickly. I don't remember where anything was or started here. I have like no memories of anything outside of cutscenes. And remembering the point when I went to not so worried for our friends to very worried. I really was like, no, it's fine. Everything's gonna work out fine in the end. In the beginning, but I kind of lost that. Sightseeing log, we'll do that later. How do I get down there? That's where it starts, isn't it? Oh my. Oh, is it there? No, that's how we... Maybe. I'm just trying to make sure this wasn't where I... Unmemoried portal. No, that's not where I need to go. Oh, there was a portal at Sir. Never mind. Oh, I was at it. Right here. Crystal structure does weird ways. So unmemoried portals, does that take me down there? I guess if it doesn't, we'll just go back. Right. I'm so glad it did. Oh no, I can't cry about it again. It's so unnecessary. Okay, if I remember, this was a really, really long path. It might have just felt a little longer. We can at least get on a mount this time. River of Tears indeed. What he said. I'm just really excited to see what we're gonna get to do next. I try not to refer to anything like specifically too spoilery when we're not doing like actual story anymore. I'm just very excited to see what we're gonna do next. Oh, that's right, this area did look like... Yes, it looked a little more like a bar, but... Oh, would you look at that? Spacious counter, outdoor seating, and a fine layer of homey gray dust. Like I was supposed to remember this. The emotional state I was in. Best of all is that view of the massive dead star that Medion was lurking on for ages, looming ominously overhead. People are going to love this. Think about it, it's poetic. The very place where hope was nearly extinguished forevermore, now a beacon of it. If you say so, I will not be eating here. This unit has not fully processed the concept of a cafe, but will simulate elements of lost civilizations as its ongoing mission. I'll be just fine. In 7,000, you focus on what you do best and leave the rest to me. I'll have you know I've learned a thing or two about preparing or serving victuals and beverages in my time at the last stand. Not to mention, I've come up with the perfect name for our new establishment. The Last Dregs. An inspiring moniker, wouldn't you say? This unit is unable to process this statement. It must defer to the furry life form's judgment. Well, good for them. I will not be spending any more time here than necessary. Take that as a yes. Now we'd best get back to work. There are many preparations to be made before we're ready to open for business. You're more than welcome anytime, though, Buconics. Oh, and please tell the other Loporits I'm not dead. Will do. Alright. That was fun. I guess now we'll go have a slightly more lighthearted time, I hope. You still go like all the way up there? You know what? It doesn't matter because I don't want to. I don't want to. Maybe another time. Alright. Oh, that's the one we couldn't figure out how to get to. We're gonna have to look that up. I have no idea how to get over there. I'll have to look that one up. I'm not sure which one is better. From the moon base side, okay. Ooh, that inventory is looking horrid. It was good at the start of Endwalker. So like the actual base on the moon or the Loporits base? The little bridge thing. I think I tried to use Argos to get to where I was and he just took me farther away. Loporits, I think it's been a while. It's okay. I don't mind hanging out on the moon while we figure it out. I'll at least see if I can figure out a path. I wonder if it's somewhere we're supposed to go like through and around here. Cutting the cheese. No, not that I know is not the case. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. I forgot how long it takes to leave here. That's such a tall staircase. We need to fly here as well. I'd be farther along on the currents if it wasn't such a hard place to navigate sometimes. We'll get there. Okay, we'll figure it out. I think I tried to... to use Argos to bring me there, and he brought me back to around here, which is where I teleported in at first. So, I like how I was in Stormblood and Heaven's Word. I didn't bother with Aether Currents, and it bit me in the ass. Yeah, I actually still am not done with Stormblood, and of course they've condensed it a good deal now, which is nice. Make it easier for me. I'm done with like maybe half of Shadowbringers, all of Heaven's Word. Heaven's Word I was very excited, or I was just very excited because flying was like a new thing for me then, and I was like, whoa, I need to unlock it, and I went through them pretty easily, but I'm just glad they've condensed it down some. But I am working very hard for Endwalker. Oh no, I know, I had so much to do. So like I started streaming this game when I was still in Stormblood. If that makes sense. So even worse than me, I'm the worst. I know. I get joked on about it all the time. But honestly, it's really like, I mean, I started streaming on here and then I was so excited to get to Shadowbringers. I just like blasted through and didn't give those zones another look. But I do plan on getting them all done soon enough. Had empty only thoughts. Oh my goodness, that's a bait name. That's so funny. I want to go back and do a lot of the beast tribes that I've missed. There's a lot of them, so I think that's going to... How do I get here? Give me the final push to get all of those Stormblood zones unlocked. Oh, can I go through this part? They're going through it. But yeah, I am terrible. I saw... Oh no, what? I saw somebody just run across there. Is this finally my way through? Is it not blocked off like the rest of it? Oh my goodness. I kept waiting for it to... That is right? Okay, wonderful. I kept waiting for more of it to unlock throughout the MSQ. And it just wasn't happening. I was like, when do I get to actually go on the moon and get these Aether cards specifically? Oh, that's fantastic news. We've done it now. Dynamite, more like dynamiss. I was surprised how quickly we went to the moon. Yeah, I was expecting, of course, didn't know anything about where we would be going. But I was among the just assumption that we would be going to the moon pretty late on. It was going to be like kind of a culmination of things happening. They were like, oh, they're going to the moon. Why don't you follow them? And I was like, what? Me? On the moon? Already? And like, that must have been like 83 maybe? I don't know. Also, no spoilerinos, but the first trial I was like, oh my, I know. I literally just had to like sit on it for the rest of the night. And it was almost 6 a.m. for me when I got to that part. And I was sitting in the queue for like more than 10 minutes and I was just so exhausted. So I actually left off in that area where you actually go to queue for it. And I just got in there the next day and did that afterwards. But yeah, I was very surprised by that. I definitely thought that was going to be a very end of expansion. But of course we didn't know what all was in store. You're here, and not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Exactly, yeah. It was... I had no idea what the stakes would be back then. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build before... I added that word, sorry, to build for the evacuation. I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate, positively perfect. Except, of course, for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. I love the music in this area. Yeah, I really just had to sit here for a minute when I got here and just like take in the music. It started to have that little bit of emptiness that we would get later in the game. It's nice and it's relaxing, but it does kind of make you feel... It started to make me think like, what exactly are we getting into for this expansion? It's really nice though, I do agree. At least, that's what I believed before speaking with Oriange. I learned a lot from him about what we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles. And so I began making changes. Small at first, but they soon became much bigger, more drastic. By the end, I'd swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. A building way must enjoy building, I guess. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machine. The Big Cheese. Was it like their little 3D printer? The Big Cheese. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of hole-filled cheese. Doesn't the moon already look kind of cheesy? Got like yum cheese, I know. I feel like a cheese moon would be kind of cool. We don't need this moon now. This moon had purposes that are just not necessary anymore. So why not let it just be cheese? It's already got holes and stuff. I'd say that makes sense. That's fair. Delectable? Perhaps. But utterly unfit for habitation. We don't need it now. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least, I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way, and no other person who see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the Big Cheese? Anyhow, it's Peeps almost 3, and my goodness. And me drunky drunk. Time to be called Sleeping Way. Have fun, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. Time to be Sleeping Way. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. I'd rather not resort to oh, I already said that. My bad. Thank you, thank you. Head down to Smileton, and I'll see that you're let in. Bum bum bum. Alright. Got the next one unlocked. We're not doing too bad on time. We're less than 2 hours in, so we're good. I think I like the names of the dungeons. I don't know why I put think. Yeah, I like them too. They're nice. Oh, this one's technically the first one. Alright. Guess we're gonna be queuing up for Smileton now. I'm glad I finally know a way to get around to the other side of the damn moon. Nice. Now I can start trying to, hopefully, those aether currents. Didn't queue by the way. Oh yeah, I know. I was backing out of it again. I just wanted to look at the moon. But thank you. I definitely have done that on accident, not actually queued up. Sleeping way away to sleep. Alright. Queue up for that, and then we can see if maybe we can kill some ether currents along the way. 366 to the northeast. Well, I don't know if we'll get there. What if we can get around this way? Maybe. Maybe. I did kind of expect to just be able to get around everything at a point after the story. $126 to the east. It wasn't for this map, by the way, having all the directions around it as it does. I would not find any aether currents, ever. $73 to the south. Okay. I guess we were still out here at 84. That's fair. No, I've definitely went too far already. 90 to the north. Where is it? Oh, is it in here somewhere? Oh, very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. They really, it's like they don't want you to fly, isn't it? Sometimes. How are we doing? Not bad. 195 to the northeast. Use this less than 5 minutes, so it shouldn't be bad. Oh, okay, never mind. Actually, we're ready to go. Maybe. Oh my goodness, it's a king slime. Ooh, my goodness, the music. Love the fit there. Oh my gosh, I love this song. Or this rendition, I suppose. Banger, I know. Not expecting so much from the music here. Of course I should have been. Couldn't tell from the party chat if people are just like tired of this because it's new or if it's like a little crazy. Am I excited? Am I excited about Won't Stand Down? Yeah. I feel like I could talk about that for this entire dungeon. Yes, I am. I've got the YouTube like reminder on for like the video countdown. Yes, I am. A level of excitement that I don't know. Yes. You're asking that? Does that mean that you are a Muse fan yourself? So exciting. Oops, sorry, I forgot to let everybody run speedy. Yes, I'm very, very, very excited. Oops, sorry, I got hit by that. But yeah, Muse has just kind of like been my all-time favorite band ever in a very heavy sense for a very, very, very long time. And I've been very excited and hopeful for them to return to something more along the lines of their older sound. Just like, obviously, like, they're evolving and learning new things, and that's really great. But just something that's at least on the slightly heavier side, and I'm really getting that from at least the full teaser that was shown on Christmas. I didn't see it till New Year's, somehow. The, like, algorithm of Instagram or whatever failed me greatly. I didn't even see that they went live on Christmas. Shocked. But you also miss those kind of songs. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. Normally, I feel like from the... This kind of reminded me of the... Oh my goodness. This is reminding me of that one thing that... Oh no, I didn't even do my opener right. Is this a boss? Sorry, I got distracted by Muse. Usually by the time the singles, like the first single is teased, I'm like, okay, you know, they're still doing different things, that's fine. Clearly, okay, I'm doing that wrong somehow. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oop, sorry. I'm trying to not kill anyone in the process. Anyways, yes. Normally when like a new single is teased, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, it's still, I'm sure it's gonna be good. And there's still always a few songs that I think you're getting a debuff and you have to be hit by your color. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize we're doing those kind of things. Okay, mine... No, that's not one. Oh. Smiling face? Oh, so I need to be in... not the opposite, or... Okay. I'll look into that more, thank you. I didn't see, I wasn't paying attention to my debuffs. Anyways, when this teaser came out, on the topic of music again, okay, now I have an unhappy face. Or is it to push me in? Oh no, the other one was to push me into it because I was... Ooh. Okay, maybe it's not the opposite, maybe it's the same. I need to be pushed into the same. No! Okay, yeah, it's the same. Cool, thank you. Sorry, I saw the check mark a little too late. But I wasn't going to pay attention to that, thank you. But yeah, when I heard that teaser, I was quite excited. It definitely sounds like they're heading towards their older sound a bit. There are always songs off the newer albums that I've liked, but it was always, you know, it's a little different. It'd be cool if the album as a whole is a bit heavier. I'm very, very, very excited for that. I'm hoping that along with the video and the song tomorrow, that there is at least some sort of information about the upcoming album. That would be nice. But obviously, first single is still a little early. We'll see. I did not mean to do that. Oh my goodness, that's so embarrassing. I use improvisation accidentally all the time. Oh, I just need to move my hotbars around for that. It's the opposite of what you have on that one. Oh, okay. I'll have to pay attention. I'm sure it's just a difference in the name on like the name of the attack on the cast bar or something. I'll just have to learn that. Yeah, I was not looking at my debuffs. Oopsie. Found the bosses in this one harder. I only did this one like twice. I was spam. Sorry. I didn't see there's more to read. Yeah, I have noticed course I've only seen one boss here, but just in general, I like that the difficulty increases with, you know, each expansion, even just in, you know, simple dungeon boss fights. Because it keeps things interesting, and it really makes it crazy when you go back and think about what used to be a boss that, like, you get nervous for. And they would just have, like, 2 little, like, AoE things to dodge or something. Which is, like, don't stand in the orange, extra big, spaces edition. Like, it's so different compared to what it is now. Please allow me to get my opener in before something happens. Oh, something's happening. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing at all. The Smiley supporters duplicate the frame worker? Oh, okay. I don't stand where the duplicated ones are, I guess. That seems simple enough. I always love those where you have to, like, time things, and it just feels so dangerous when it feels like you're standing in, like, an AoE or some type. Is that going to be safe? No, 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 no. Oh, it's fine. It wasn't as much damage as I was anticipating. That's all. Not too crazy. What? I would have been mad if I got hit by that. I was not quick enough. Sometimes I know I should have been safe. That was not one of those times. Oh no, there's one right there. Ah! Yay! Yeah, these bosses do have a lot going on. But, you know, it's fun. Wow. Oh my gosh, they do just have a big 3D printer, isn't it? If I ever get a 3D printer, I'm gonna call it the Big Cheese. I think turning off other effects, which I probably don't need to do for performance anymore. I really only had that problem with my computer before. But it makes me feel like my animations are so much more obnoxious. But it's because they're like the only ones I see, for the most part. I was like trying to stand out of people's way. I'm like, oh, I bet I'm annoying them so much right now. I don't need more necklaces. I barely have room for the ones I have as it is, don't I? Usually the case. I like this one so far though. No, I did not mean to use that. Hopefully I have it ready for the next boss. My bad. Now I just look like a fool. Or I guess I do, I don't know. I'm always afraid I won't have things like technical step ready before the boss. It doesn't matter that much though. I worry way too much about it. Was that last boss already? Cool. Ooh, it's the big cheese. Is that really just like gonna be the name? The big cheese. I love it. You know, for something called the big cheese, he looks a wee bit frightening. Oh look, my technical step wasn't ready. Worse. It's okay. I'm just going to group up with these people because they seem to know what they're doing. And stay away from the Tink Buster. And now my technical step is almost ready. Probably wait till I know I have a safe second though. Now would be a good time, probably. I was disappointed that I died right at the last second in that other one, so I'm trying not to die in this one. I'll have to figure out the logistics of this one later. Right now I am just following. That's okay. What? Oh, I did that wrong. Look, I died. I was just trying to dash out of everyone's way. I just wanted you guys to stay alive. I didn't want to cause anyone any damage on my behalf. I have a habit of making that my priority. Even in cases where maybe it shouldn't be. Take one for the team, you know? Yay! One little death for each one's not too bad. Yay! Plus we're getting some of those sweet tomestones that we need. I love the new sheath animation for Dancer. So cool. Ah! Sorry, it was a keycap. Gotta love that glamour. Okay, we are all done with those. Well, I guess almost. We'll need to go talk to Building Way. A little more moon music. It looks like I ignored getting currents in Labyrinthos pretty hard, but I guess we were there for too long compared to some of the other areas. Whoa. Alright, Building Way. I destroyed the big cheese. You're back. What happened to the big cheese? Crushed it. I broke it into a million pieces. Your genius invention has been destroyed. It's gone? I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smileton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese its architect. It was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy. Let me get some water really quick. Okay. It was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. A bit more advanced than a 3D printer, I guess. For now. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make the people of Atheris happy, and look upon their smiling faces. Or Building Way. Okay, just take your time, think things through, and all will be well. Have you considered visiting residential areas on Atheris for inspiration? That's a good one. Aww. Got down on a level, so cute. Now there's an idea. I mean, sure, Ariange has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. Especially if they want to know anything about the common dialect, because they're not going to learn it from him. And now that the final days have been averted, there is no longer a need to rush. Hey! I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple, like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. Sorry, I should just put that keycap back on. Okay. Hooray, you got both done. I know. Went by pretty quick. We're like 2 hours, 10 minutes in. Oh, what are we gonna do? There are a lot of people out here. After that, I just kind of did roulettes in the 2 dungeons to get item level up. Yeah. Guess I need to start getting those tombstones, don't I? Goodness. Wonderful. Get both now. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Ooh. Very, very nice. I guess, I mean, by the time I got around to Expert Roulette for Shadowbringers, they already had, like, the different glamour and stuff in there. I guess those come later, which is fair. I'm excited to see that. Especially because the set, I still haven't actually got my glamour that I wanted from Agilthon. Was quite nice. Aiming at least. 570 and 580, or maybe higher. I don't remember what the red one is. Reds are for 590. Okay, cool. Thank you. Very cool. What are we at so far then? Okay, not bad. Just doing those, I guess. Okay. Yay. Where do we... I don't think I know that yet. Where do I go to exchange the new tombstones? Oh, Rods at Hunt? Okay, cool. I was wondering when all of that stuff was going to. I guess now there's going to be people at all of the little shops and stuff there. Cool. I was wondering, I figured it was a good possibility since there were so many people there before. Thank you. Could at least check it out. I don't think I've actually looked at anything, at least trying it on. Wow, it's so busy here. It sounded kind of sarcastic. I was... Wait, is this a different theme than what there was during the MSQ, or am I crazy? I have listened to this song, the like YouTube video where it's like Rods at Han, but the bass drops even harder. I like that one. Wow, this is crazy. Is this what Yulmore looked like when Shadowbringers came out? It was still pretty crowded when I got there, but wow. Or is it was nighttime? Might be different then. Alright. Wow, so busy. Alright, let's check out the tourism first. Really quickly. Those are kind of cool. I'm really attached to my Shadowbringers relic ones though. We can get 60, 570. We could get a hat so far. Or actually we could afford a top already. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Dyeable. That's what I like to hear. Actually kind of cool. I wish I could dye the color on the scarf. Maybe later on. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Ooh, might be worth getting another pot of jet black dye though. I like that though. I guess we'll already go ahead and pick up some of those. Of course, a lot of it's going to get glamoured. I just wanted to see what they look like. In their pants. Any cool boots? Yeah, just boots. That's fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and get the top piece then. We're at 80 now. Cool. We'll just go ahead and check this one. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. I'm not a big fan of the gold, just because I personally go for a lot of silver things, but it fits really nice. Got a nice shape to it. I like the back. Cool. I'm sensing maybe a little bit of theming around Ritra, perhaps? Ooh, I like those. Oh, wow. Those like pointy rings, almost. I love that. I'd love to dye that like a metallic, like silver. Or something that looked silver. I liked pants. Oh yes, so there's some boots. I like those. Sorry, I haven't got to see these at all yet. I kind of was waiting until I got there myself. Don't want to spoil anything too much. I like the choker. We don't have hardly any of those yet, but... Wow. Cool. Okay. We got a little bit of gear. That's always good. Oh, of course. It wouldn't go to my armory chest, would it? I need to clean it out. Oh no, I have to do that on purpose now. That's right. So that it doesn't get filled up with things I don't need. Let's see what it looks like. Actually on. I like it. We still have a bit of the 2B cheeks showing. So can't complain. Cool. Probably glamour it in a minute, but I'd at least like to see it since it's new. Very cool. Right. Busy here. What else is there to do? Anything else I need to check out right now? I don't think I've been back here since I was in the main story, so... Augmented, right? Very fun. Oh, nice. Okay, that dyes the gold part, which, as well as much as it looked nice, was the only part I didn't like. I cannot wait to get that and dye it black. Really. It looks sick. I like that so much. Alright, that'll be later on. Oh, that takes us to 600. Cool. Looking forward to that. I've really been current for anything, so very, very fun. So happy. Okay. What is that for? Place to train. A new facility. Was that like the stone, sea, and sky? Stone, sky, and sea things for Endwalker, maybe? I don't want to leave because the music is so fun. Stone trader. Okay, we haven't made a significant contribution yet. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh. Where he's from? Very cool. What's here? Oh, I have nothing there yet, so I guess I have to wait. I'm assuming when like when I get the raids unlocked or something. Aha! Little sightseeing log. You've arrived at a vista. Yes, I know the music is so good. Whee! What's on the other side? Materia melder. Nice. Why level your crafting when you can have someone do the work for you? Oh, okay. Stuff I'm gonna do later. Exchange. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so this is the crafting side of things. Cool. I love it. It's so busy here. Speaking of mending. Yeah, I could use it. Okay, we're gonna get that gear, I guess. Could run an expert roulette or two, just do those two that we've already been doing. Don't have to worry about feeling like I'm losing out on an XP boost, since it's for the 90 dungeons, whereas I'd feel like that for the leveling ones. I didn't feel like either of them were that bad, so may as well. At least once for today. I hope they don't hate me for not knowing it that well. I've only read it once. I never had that issue with that in Shadowbringers or anything though, so it should be fine. Glamour plates. Oh. I want to switch again. Maybe. Okay. Expert roulette might take a minute. We'll see. Right now it says average wait time 5 minutes, but it hasn't retrieved my role waiting list number yet. So usually that's a sign of taking a minute, but we'll see. Okay, that's not bad. We should be fine. There's so much to do. I really want to work on my crafting and gathering as well. I feel like would that be boring to stream? I don't know. I'm really behind on them. I feel like maybe I should focus on some other jobs first. Some actual like combat jobs. My Weaver's 61, that's my highest. And for gathering, 52 is my, or botanist of 52 is my highest. 32, 19, oh, we got 17. Fisher's 8. I have a lot of work to do there. I'm trying to level them all up similarly around where my Weaver is, so at least they're kind of even with each other, which is what I was told to do in the beginning. But I really liked Weaver, and there were some higher level things for that I wanted to craft. Oh, I didn't listen, and I just focused on my weaver for a long time. That was back when I was neglecting the story. Just to, like, craft and sell things. Like shards, mostly, just to make some money here and there for glamours and mostly housing items. I spent a lot of time just decorating my house. I want to do a lot of the side quests. Just in all the different places as well. Already moving along pretty good, so we should be fine. Airship here. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I know there was a part of the Avenir when I was trying to get other currents that I couldn't get to. I wonder if there's a different spot I have to go to now. I was kind of blocked off to MSQ progress. I still have some quests to do out here, obviously. 174 southeast. I want to fly. Already moved up a lot in the queue, which is good. Okay, good. Yeah, I think this is part of the area I couldn't get to before. Read news. Oh, there's gathering to be done here as well. Northeast. Can I pass it? I'm so good at that. Don't tell me this is one that's... Oh, okay. Number 6. Moved really quick. I love being current with things. People are actually trying to do the same thing as I am. 541, my goodness. Triple triad match out there. Oh, we need to go back to... Not right now. We need to go back to Charlene at some point. I saw some of the cards that you can win from Cheating Way with Triple Triad. And I need them, so... We're gonna have to play against him. Probably not tonight, though. There we go, our turn is coming up, I think. It's pretty true to the average that it gave me. Like 7 minutes. That's not far off. And we might grab this last Aether Current in time. Maybe. Yay! Perfect timing. Look at that. Yay! Nice, at least it's the one that I've had most recently. I mean, they were all recent. They were all tonight, but... Goodness, went so fast. I feared for a moment there that I was getting lost. I love the music. I hope I'm trying to get my gear. I don't grow too. I'd be tired of it too quickly. I feel like that's happened to me so far though, like with anything in this game. Maybe like the gold saucer music if I've been there for hours. But even then, rarely. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a tank here, especially like the first time. Where am I supposed to go? I'd be getting everyone so lost. Hee. Smiley thinker. Dude. Okay. Feel like I know what I'm doing here now. Maybe. More than I did the first time, at least. I don't have a debuff yet. I guess the first time it just happens. Now I have a blue one. What is the opposite? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I get it now. And this one I have to be careful because I need to be thrown into... Oh, no, 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 no. My bad. I get that now. I think I was confused because the first time I was trying to learn it was one that had the knockback, so when it didn't, I was confused. So you stand the wrong one next to it if that one's happening, so that I get knocked back into the right one. Okay, that's still fine because same one back there. Yay! That's fun now. This healer has a lot of little macros. They're cute though. Okay. Need to not get hit by the smiley one again. And not hit everyone else with all of that. Yay! This is fun now. Oh, it's happening again. Oh. No, that's not good. Oh, hey. I managed to line that up just in time. I definitely got hit by something else, but it worked out okay. Oh my goodness, did I do my opener for this one? Yeah, I did. It's just ready again. That's what I meant to use. Oh my goodness. Just don't look at me. Okay, I need to not get hit by the smiley one. And it's having again no angry face this time. Yay! Or no worries, 'cause it's done. Whoa! I somehow missed that the first time. I think when I changed the actual like aggressive enemies color to red, I think it helped me see them a little better. I don't get lost in everything quite as easily. I think it was helpful. We gotta go kill this 3D printer again. Poor guy. Him. I would like to level Reaper more as well. I started doing that a tiny bit before I got started with the MSQ, but I was too impatient. I don't 100% know what to do here, but I know enough from like following people, so it should go fine. Replicas, where are they? here. I see that, but okay, the direction. I wasn't seeing that before. Those arrows show where it's gonna go. Okay. Perfecto. Which way are they facing? That way and that way. I think this one's fun. I like this one. Oh, I'm paying attention. Where are the duplicates going? That way and that way. We should be safe over here, right? Yeah, okay. They're going again. Okay. I think I missed that last time, maybe. Oh, that was a big one. Love all the boss music for this expansion. I was almost too fast to move on that one. I need to slow down. Oh, I'm gonna be right out of time. Oh man. I wanna waste it now. Oh, actually I could have. That's a lot of enemies. Remember, I mean, it worked out fine because I was a bard, so I was ranged and everything. But I was so afraid to get in, like, the tank's way when I, like, started playing. And obviously, I don't try to now, but I would stay so far back because, like, I didn't really understand because I hadn't played a tank. I still haven't really, but I didn't really understand how they worked back then. I would stay so far behind. I was at the grocery store yesterday. It's looking like very, very 2020. I'm quite frightened. Like, a lot of things are gone. They're just like empty, barren shelves. A little nervous. I'm hearing so much about people being sick everywhere, and like just nothing's happening this time. Places aren't closing. A little scary. But anyways, that's not fun. We don't have to talk about that. Let's get this 3D printer. Dun, dun, dun. Try to figure out what goes on here. It happens so quick, I just follow everyone. I see like the conveyor belts come down. I know stay away from those because I ran into one of those too. Spare people the damage of the marker I had. And it ended up getting me killed once it dropped on me. Combination, I guess. Arrows, but I don't know what they mean. Oh, I know something fun. I ordered ink for my fountain pen. Like a nice pretty pink one. Writing in bright colors just like incentivizes me to actually use my planner, so I like doing that. It was supposed to get here Friday, and it's moved up a day early, so very exciting. I'll be here tomorrow. I know. I just have to hope it's not like frozen. Because it is quite cold here. Okay. My whole mind just like froze for a second. I'm back now. Yay! Yay! Okay, forgot that person must have been like dead or something. I'm not gonna wait around for that earring. I don't need it that much. My goodness. Actually, no, I need to get some accessories off the market board. Apparently I still have some that are really old. At least unlike right after Shadowbringers, I'm not horribly low on gil, so we're gonna do that very quickly. Oops. Oh wait, hang on. I guess using a little of those could save. Go buy from market board, just grind the dungeon for the 560 ones. Yeah, that's probably a better idea, isn't it? I was gonna get that earring, but I wasn't gonna wait for that person to... I don't know what they were doing. I guess they died or something. And I may as well save those for the actual year. I think I can get some more of that now, actually, so... Or actually, I might get something small out of the... We'll head back to... That's it, Han, very quickly. It's way cheaper, and I got yelled at earlier by my crafting friend for almost buying 580 from the MB. He wants me to give him green tomes of materials. Yeah. There are a lot of crafters in my free company as well, and I have been shamed for using the market board, which I mean is fair. Just such a reflex to me, and I don't like bothering people, you know? But yeah, we can use... I went to the wrong side. Aha. Okay. I think we can actually get something out of these now. We may as well. No, those are more. Okay. Later then. Well, using him is going to save me like 10 million gil. Yeah. I imagine everything on the market board is very expensive right now. I was like 2 years late into playing Shadowbringers, so the like Exarchic gear and stuff that I got right after wasn't that expensive. I imagine right now it would be very difficult getting more expensive, getting anything current. Okay. Which things are the farthest behind? Because I mean, I may as well have 220. Probably get the jewelry last and just get the ones from the dungeons for now to hold me over. I can't remember if 220 was enough to get anything. 245, the lowest, so don't come here till I have at least 245. I guess maybe, I don't know, because my job set's like 560. So that's at least holding me over, but these are my Eden Meat earrings. Those are holding me back. And I could get like 2 rings. Earrings, at least prioritize those. Because these are from... That's 560. That's fair. I mean, we're gonna get more. If anything, it'll incentivize me to run those dungeons more often. Because that stuff is like super outdated. And I already got some from the dungeons, so that's alright. Okay. It's holding me back a fair bit, I guess. that's farther behind than my job set is, so we'll get those other 2 rings and then we'll start working on the rest of this. And then once we have enough of the was it astronomy ones? Yeah. We'll start spending those. Wow, it's 10 o'clock already. Is it? Wow. I never see earrings on my character anymore. Makes me quite sad. At least when we do look into leveling other jobs, I have the little like Endwalker pre-order earring, so that'll help up to a certain point quite nicely. Okay, I've gotta leave. I keep getting too distracted by the music. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Kneecap is going. I'd say maybe we do like 1 more for tonight, I guess. Oh, well, I decided to just quickly grind out the level 50 relic for glamour purses for my bard. Fun! I do want, since I went and these were the first relic weapons I got for like Shadowbringers. And it was really fun. I enjoyed it, the process. Took a good while, but I think it'd be fun to get some more. Just for the glams, you know? Very fun. Didn't bother with Shadowbringers, found it too much effort, and it didn't quite look like the look of the Shadowbringers ones. Yeah, there are quite a few that I don't like too much, but I ended up growing quite fond of the Dancer one. Honestly, I think I kind of liked a lot of parts of the step before this a bit more. I thought the glow was just a little nicer. These look a little cooler, like just on the sides. But actually, like out. I liked the previous step maybe a tiny bit more, but I'm not going through all the work to get back to that one. I didn't really know how much work was in store. I just kind of just decided I wanted to do it. And every time I got a new step, I was like, this is what we're doing now? Okay. And I was like, kind of like, walked through where I needed to go. But I honestly probably wouldn't have completed it if it wasn't for the fact that I ended up finding if I didn't end up finding DR really fun. I thought it was fun. Delubrum. But yeah, I ended up really enjoying it, and I didn't really mind running it like a crazy amount of times to do it. It ended up being one of my favorite things I did in a while, so it was okay. And knowing that some of those steps aren't repeatable for doing more of them, if there are more that I end up wanting to get, liking the look of and everything, then I guess maybe that won't be so bad. I think some of my least favorite steps were the ones that aren't repeated for the next ones. Like the one where I needed, oh my goodness, it was like 120 or something different items just in that one step. It was insane. There are a couple raids that I will never ever forget anything about because I did them so many times for that. Maybe it's a good way to learn some extra content though. I don't enjoy really spending my time in Quasia either. Once I got that, I don't even think I ever did the last thing. I got my resistance rank up to like 25. I think that's whatever the max is. And I was like, yeah, I'm done here. I am very done here, at least for now. And whatever the last thing was to do there. I watched a couple guides on it, but I never ended up queuing up for it. A lot of work to get into anything there. I didn't want to wait around. They were a bit intense. But for whatever reason, I thought DR was pretty fun. I was terrified to do it the first time, but it was fun after that. Okay, we'll do one more for tonight. Guess I can update my title since we've already unlocked them. Okay. Ooh. A little longer than last time, maybe? I'm hoping we'll get some more. I know we got a lot of new housing stuff, but I want more new housing stuff, you know? I can't fit that much in my apartment, but I'll try. Maybe the housing luck will turn around. 6.1, I think. Perhaps I'll finally get a house again after all. There's a small argument going on in the shout chat right now. I guess we will... We're getting ether currents out here, weren't we? Oh, we're actually almost done with the ones to collect. And we'll just have to do some quests later on. I'll probably go through those on my own time, though. They take a minute and there's not too much to them. Somebody came into the shout chat from a different server, like begging for free materia. Everybody's like completely like roasting them for it. Turned into like a whole big thing. The water squad here. 137. Okay, our queue has moved up considerably, so that's good news. I was just shocked it turned into such a big argument so quickly. I just had to go. Like taking up like the whole chat box. $16, not too bad. It was after 50 a second ago, so it's moving very quickly. What happened? That's on my monitor end, I guess. Hang on. How did I do that? Hang on, just 1 second. Okay, sorry. I somehow, like unplugged my monitor just a tiny bit from my computer. I guess I stepped on the cord. Oh my god, we're moving so fast. I barely got here in time. I was like, I know if I don't go take care of that very, very quickly, that my dungeon is going to pop. And I was right. You guys forgot one. We got the other one now. That's a nice mix. Got to do them both twice now. You can probably see the fear in my eyes that I wasn't going to make it in time. When I have played it Reaper though, I think it's really fun. Ah, oh my gosh, everyone's sprinting too. Oh, I need to pick up another Wondrous Tales. I forgot to do mine last week. Very sad. I guess I'm gonna just turn them in on like Reaper or something that I want to level. Sounds like a good idea. Well, I'm still trying to get my dancer gear. My goodness, we're going so fast. Guys, hang on, I can't dance yet. Too slow. Sorry. I guess I could have tried to line myself up so I didn't end up in that. I'll do that next time. I guess I got lucky the other times. I guess if I get one of those, which I haven't yet, just try to run it away from everyone else. I thought like my whole computer shut off a minute ago, actually. Because my monitor just went black. And I was like, oh no. What a horrible time. I love how this dungeon tied up the dragon's Omega loose ends. I know! It was very, very nice. I can see why they were pushing so hard for the importance of doing the story for the Omega raids before this. Definitely. It's always so intense, like sprinting to keep up with the whole group. I think both of the new dungeons for the Expert Roulette, though, I think they're fun. I like them both. I will have no problem running them aplenty. Sorry. Always so bad at forgetting that sometimes. I didn't get a chance, I guess on my own time when I'm not just sitting there going, trying on gear looking, oh how pretty. I'll try on the new Tombstone gear for other jobs, but as far as the aiming ones, I really like the astronomy gear, specifically the augmented one that I can dye. The dyes that the chest part is cool. I just don't use a lot of like gold versus silver. My glamour is just kind of the same. I don't know. It looks like that though. And not just use an AoE attack. I'm not standing in the right spot for that, I don't think. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to do this one. I don't. I think that's the only part I'm confused on. I know there's math in there. Just can't figure out what. I'm accidentally using my AoE attacks. At least I know if I'm too far off. Ooh, that was not close enough. Oopsie. I knew I could only get lucky on that so many times. What am I doing here? I thought I was lined up with the number I had before, and that's what they did. So maybe I'm on the wrong side? Maybe like totally wrong. I don't know. I will just look up at the guide later. I couldn't cast it because I wasn't here. Goodness, they're going very fast. I'm only worried about stuff I can use right now. Yeah, there was a minute there when I wanted to try leveling my bard up farther since I dropped it. as soon as I was able to get Dancer. But I also want to try some other things. I'm trying to get the... I'm one rank away from the captain rank for my grand company. And I really want to be able to get the little minion mount, little like prize boxes, I guess. Something else to spend my seals on. I was running... Apparently I used to run like the same dungeon over and over again with my squadron. So I didn't realize it was 5 like unique duties that you have to have cleared with them. So I was actually trying some like practice tanking with Dark Knight on there. And I feel like I could be comfortable with it somewhat soon-ish, maybe. Trying to do that with the Squadron Healer was interesting anyways. Oh no, you're not even paying attention. I'm so sorry. I was totally more focused on what I was talking about. Just like the little fire breath thing, right? Oh, I was right. Okay. Anyway. With the fists. I remember that. I don't remember what I was talking about, though. Oh, yeah. I think I died once because I pulled too much for the little squadron NPC to handle. Ah! Sorry. I'm finding Bard the most enjoyable it's ever been for me. Yeah? That's exciting. I'll have to... Ah! I'll have to start showing Bard some love again. It can't be higher than like maybe 61 maybe? I really just dropped it for Dancer when Shadowbringers came out because I was so excited to try something new. Because I was so behind in the story. Since it's now... Oh my goodness. It's doing worse than I did the first time. It's now actually a utility support class, I think is what that said. I know a lot of people complained that Bard lost a lot of its support features, which was kind of like its whole thing. Or at least something people really liked about it, so I'm glad to hear that. I'll be excited to try it out more soon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna ban that in just a second. It's like literally the worst time possible, right? At least this is the last boss, so I don't have to worry about getting behind in the group. Oh, nice. Oh no! I did die once in this one. So close to the end again. Damn, they were on that though. Yeah, I looked over and I felt so defeated because I was like, there's no way that I can take a break from this fight to... Oh yeah, fire breath. Better get behind it. Yay! And I guess I can go really quickly. Okay. You're out of here. Okay, cool. I was not trying to wait, sorry, I was trying to ban some stinky bot. And listen to the complainers, please, Bard is the best it's ever been, according to everyone that's been playing it since Heavensward even, yeah. The only reason people complain now is because it's an actual utility class. Awesome. I will be glad to check that out. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, 61. Poor Bard. I really did like it though. I actually started out playing as, well, I guess Archer. I don't think I got far enough to actually get my job stone. But I started playing that in like 2016, and then I came back to the game in 2019, wanting to actually try and get into it, because I had the time and, you know, the money, more so than I did when I was in, you know, high school. But I actually tried, I started out as, Arcanist, and I never even got it split to the other two jobs. I'm sure I will someday. But anyway, I was like, I'm gonna try something different. I'm not just gonna be in like an Archer like I am in every game. And I was wrong. And as soon as I could just switch my job, I switched over to Archer and ended up really, really liking Bard. So maybe we'll start leveling that soon. It could be fun. Leveling that along with Astrologian and maybe trying to level Dark Knight. I'd really like to try actually tanking. Got mine to level 90 yesterday. Nice. Very nice. Really nice nighttime music here. Dark is not in a good state now though. Oh really? I just kind of like the, truthfully, just kind of like the look and the aesthetic of it the most out of all of the tanks. I feel like I've heard Paladin's doing pretty good right now. I really like the, I'm still having to get all of my job sets, or my gear sets, back together, because my UI settings and everything, all of that did not save when I reinstalled the game, which was quite a shame because I thought I backed it up correctly. But I just really like, it is not what my glamour is supposed to be. That's fine. I just really like the pose, truthfully. I think it's fun. I don't know. It was just always the tank that I thought I'd try. In my reign since A Realm Reborn, and I'm kind of sad it's so bad now. Well, hopefully they see that. I know there's supposed to be some job adjustments going into, I think, 6.08. I think they talked about, I'm not sure if Dark Knight was really mentioned. But anyway. Hopefully maybe they will see that and adjust some things for it as well. Paladin, Warrior, and Gunbreaker are in very good condition now. Well, that's nice. That's good to know. Hopefully Dark Knight can get back up there with the rest of them. Is a fate. Not right now, thanks. Considering it has like 30 seconds left as well. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that about Bard. I actually really miss playing it. I don't even know what I have going on right now. Oh, now I've got to... The good thing is about having the fact that I've streamed a lot of leveling in this game is I can go back to old videos, look at my hotbars, and set them back up the way I had them. Because I do not want to just try and remember how I had everything. I could for Dancer, for the most part, but it is a positive. Did we get to 120, 254? We already have some more of those, that's good. I am excited. How many did we get from that one? 40 of those, 50 of astronomy. Okay, well fun. I'm going to be running that expert roulette a lot then. We can incorporate that very regularly into our days. Maybe even run some of them on days that we're going to play The Witcher 2, like maybe at the beginning or the end of the stream. As long as queue times are... Another reason for me to level my bard is one of my retainers is a bard, and she's now like capped in her level because she's reached my level. Same goes for my botanist. So that would be beneficial in many, many ways. I love all the Heaven's Turn decorations. We're supposed to be having, I know All Saints' Wake got pushed back until, I want to say maybe late January. So we should be seeing that soon, which is nice. I don't know if I've ever actually been around and active at the time to do one of those, and Halloween's like one of my favorites, so it'll be really fun. Also, New Game Plus for Endwalker is supposed to be coming in 6.1. I'm very, very excited for that. All the screenshot opportunities I've missed. But I think we're probably going to end that there tonight. I do want to get back to, you know, leveling some other things and gearing up to try and do all of the things that I want to do. Very soon. I guess we can do more of that this week. Sounds fun. And I won't get too behind. Oh, let me go pick up my Wonders Tales really quickly, because I will forget. Here we go. I'm gonna get picked up, and maybe I'll get some of my favorites on there that we can zoom through and turn in for a job that I want to level. What we got? Oh, nice! Thorn March. I love having that one on there. Rush that one in like barely more than 30 seconds. Void Arc, Puppet's Bunker. Haven't done that in a while. That would be fun. We can tear through this week as well. Cool. Final coil turn 4. Direction. Okay, cool. Very fun. Nice journal. I'd say that's not bad time-wise. We got through all of the story to unlock both of those, and we got to run each of them another time through the expert roulette, so very nice. We can get started on leveling some more things, and then once we've got my dancer geared up, we can gear up some of the things that leveling. Make sure I didn't. Okay. I need more room on those. I am quite tired, and this is the point in the week where I'm on here like back to back to back, so you're not. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll be doing more. I guess we could do some expert roulette at the beginning or the end, but I would like to get some more Witcher 2 in there. Now that I've realized, now that that boss fight was so infuriating because I was so undergeared, probably didn't help for the Chiron fight before that either. So Have a good night. Thank you. You as well. And thank you for hanging out. I always appreciate it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out a ton. It's always fun. And I enjoyed all of the little stories, and the dungeons were really fun. I enjoyed all the boss fights. Understand most of them to a degree. It was fun. Good night. I'm glad you got some things unlocked. Good night to you as well. I am too. Really fun. Now we can start working on getting that gear. Those dungeons are very fun, yeah. But yes, I will be here tomorrow at my normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I still haven't done the raid. Yeah, me either. I'm excited to go through at least the normal ones. And I don't know, I kind of want to start at least testing the waters of some more difficult content. But I've enjoyed doing all of the normal raids. I really enjoyed when we went through all of the Eden raids, so just more of that fun, I'm sure. Probably only going to do normal. I did mythic raiding in WoW and don't want to get into that for Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's fair. I would just, you know, what's fun is different for everyone, but just keep it whatever's fun for you. I honestly don't know if anything more difficult than that is really something that I'd enjoy, but maybe at least a tiny bit, at least just to see. You never know. For myself. Just want to chill. Yeah, that's very fair. Especially coming from something so intense in WoW, which I imagine has to be very, very intense. I do like from what I've heard that people have played WoW as well, that Final Fantasy doesn't punish you for taking breaks from the game. In fact, I know like the devs encourage taking breaks and everything, so there's nothing built into the game that's like, except for maybe housing, because that's such an issue. But there's nothing that's like, hee hee, look, all your stuff is ruined now because you didn't play too long, didn't pay your subscription, give us your money, hee hee. Final Fantasy is way better in that regard, yeah. I haven't experienced it the other way around, but I'd say so. What it sounds like. But I hope you all have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Probably something super fun. I don't know. See you tomorrow. I'll see you then. I'll be here at my normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Same time as today. And Friday, and Sunday, and all the days. Sounds good. Yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you hanging out as always. Have a good night. /day. Wherever you are. Bye. Have a good one.